the day. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. Brady now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. They're targeting Godwin once more, this time complete.
Showtime!
He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Throwing now is Brady. And he slings one that's incomplete.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now 2nd and 6.
And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20.
54 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
That he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. William Golston able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Third down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
To Mecole Hardman.
Mecole Hardman hit touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play for the Bucs there on third down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Again, it's Brady. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So the flag backed him up 5 yards to the 7. They still get the 2-point conversion, though.
Now, was that confidence in the play call they had and in their offense, or just absolute disdain for the defense?
It worked. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard
And
line.
now he'll tuck it and run.
Mahomes on the keeper.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Gain of 33 yards on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Buccaneers 14, Chiefs 7.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. Brady now on 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now Brady again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
On 1st down, Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Intercepted by the Chiefs.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Incomplete. And that right there, his 1st incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
And so let's start talking about all-time records because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence or maybe starts a new streak now because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell, when he was in Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
36 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 20.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route.
And the Buccaneers.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Drops this one off to McCoy underneath. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Offense.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually you pick up a holding call.
And Brate, the tight end's got it.
Holding. Offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Brady's throw there complete, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. A pass underneath for Fournette. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Lashon Mccoy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. They'll try and run it with McCoy. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Now it's Mahomes again. Completes it to Hardman. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And again, it's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Buccaneers 22.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Brady. He'll have a first down past the 40. Then he finds Gronk. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Lashon Mccoy, but it'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Lashon Mccoy.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking downfield for Godwin, and that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended
on 4th down, Ryan Suckup now for the Buccaneer field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd.
24.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Broncos who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Cortland Sutton, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And things didn't go so well, as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. 31-23, the final score. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. William Golston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's the 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, what a juke into space. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
That's the reason we ball for circle round twice for the encore.
Brady now on 1st down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry now for the backup, Lashon Mccoy. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's McCoy. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Anthony Hitchens brought him down.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st.
And 6.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
It's 3rd and 10.
And the blitz does come. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now on first down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Chris Godwin.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
11 yards there, first down. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made at the
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's again to McCoy. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes dropping 1 to Williams here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
To Damian Williams. It's a game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
38-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Mahomes pass.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a dump off here complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's McCoy. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's on the pickup. Brings up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
For next, that's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. After the penalty, it's McCoy. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Flush to his right. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Ball carrier. Anthony.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cameron Brate, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the 4th.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And this is caught, and it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by a field goal, 1:06 to play. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. Back to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to Mccoy.
To throw is Mahomes.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Williams. Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And Robinson with a big catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Mahomes to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
Mahomes
trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. This one balled in, and again it's Robinson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to potentially send us to overtime. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And it will be an excellent return here all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a play.
That tremendous return put them in field goal range right now. But I look at the overtime rules and know that a touchdown ends the game. I don't want to just settle for 3 there. I want to go ahead and get 6 right now.
And now here comes Kansas City. They have great starting field position here in overtime. You can bet they're not thinking field goal. They want to win this now.
And we know with the still relatively new overtime.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over.
A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Fournette, a first down carry. Mike Pennell with the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
McCoy, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll go again to McCoy. And he's taken down inside the 30. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I'd go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have the chance to kick it.
10th carry now for McCoy. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Today's final score in overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Bucs, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they go down to defeat for